My name is Koflo. I've been DJing for 18 years. I'm also a turntablist, producer, and a DJ.
Hi, my name is Leroy. I'm a full-time student at SCSS majoring in supply chain management, but I'm also a part-time DJ.
My name is Darren Ng, under the alias of DJ Yeger.
Hi, I'm Chai E. I'm currently a year 2 NUS student and I'm also a part-time DJ. My DJ name is DJ Diamondback.
A DJ is a performer.
A journey. For me, it has always been a journey, and it never stops.
So 3 words I think that pretty much sums up my DJ experience is exciting, different, really just fun.
Super awesome journey. I was just fascinated with the turntables, and when I saw it, I really wanted to do it.
I went clubbing and I was like, oh, this music is really, really nice. Since I enjoyed this kind of music, right, why not I just find out how do I create this kind of music myself?
Why do I need to spend time on the dance floor when I can be the one on stage controlling the music?
So what usually DJs will do is they will have one song playing, and their job is to get from one song to the next song seamlessly during a transition.
Being a DJ to me, right, is also about crowd interaction.
When a DJ is really good, he can understand the psychology of the crowd that he's working with. He can be up there and he commands the crowd. The crowd reacts to him, the crowd looks at him. And every move that he's doing, the crowd wants to know. But
you can't possibly be the only one enjoying your music, grooving along to your music, but then your crowd is super deep.
For me, once I mastered the basics of DJing, how to change from song to song, how to read the crowd, now I'm doing more technical stuff like turntablism.
A good DJ is someone who can actually scratch, juggle, be creative, use your cue points, remix it on the fly, mash it up.
Before the club starts, all DJs have to do something called a sound check. So what we do is we hook up all the gear to the main club system and then making sure that everything runs smoothly, so that when you guys head down to the club, you'll have actually a good time, instead of when you're playing halfway, then the whole system just shuts down and everybody's hey, hey, hey. A club DJ's role is actually to make sure that the crowd has a good time. Try to have fun in my own way, when I execute my own stuff and then doing my own tricks and things like that. But then at the same time, I must make sure that the crowd also enjoys their night. So as much as, let's say, you hate a certain song, let's say Despacito, because it's very overplayed now, but you have no choice but to play if you can see the crowd is dying, no matter whatever songs you try to play for them to get them to dance. Being a professional DJ is equivalent to becoming a professional musician. You will spend a lot of time, you will go through a lot of setbacks, and then you'll be pushed. Sometimes you'll be pushed to the point where you feel like just giving it up.
I think a lot of people don't see the background work that's put into DJing. They think that it's really just pause, play, but it really takes a lot more skill than that.
If you really want to go see yourself through, then that's years and years of hard work, just learning how to DJ and perfecting it and being really good at have a style into it. Minimum, you take about 5 years already.
It takes a lot of preparation, a lot of training.
As a DJ, you need to be versatile.
You'd have to build up your library of songs, so that takes up a lot of time to research and to find new, different kind of music.
I would always refresh my library constantly. Every day I would be back on my Spotify top 50s to check the top 50s charts. You're going into the radios, going to Billboard to check what are the latest hits and things like that. I would also have to download the music, process them, and then thinking of how I want to execute these certain songs.
After that, it's really just practice and more practice until you perfect the transitions. And I think it's only after I got into DJing that I realized that this is what makes DJing an art.
a definite cost of being like a student DJ is time lah. You're supposed to be studying, supposed to be practicing your mods.
Because DJing is also naturally a skill set, so you constantly have to sharpen that skill set. So like you will take out a lot of time to do your practice also. Like I will do my schoolwork until like 1, then I'll practice till like 3, then I got lessons at 8, so I need to wake up at 6, that kind of thing. So you sacrifice a lot of time just to make sure that you are still on point lah. Really kills off a lot of time from your family, friends, and like especially my girlfriend lah.
Friendships were slightly strained, slightly.
Biggest challenge was definitely to prove to my parents first that I could make it out there and still be able to pay my rent and pay my bills or whatsoever.
Big issue would be cost lah.
You naturally have to buy songs, so that one you definitely have to spend money on.
You will constantly be upgrading your equipment, and all of this you will constantly have to pay for it also.
It takes up a lot of brain capacity to rave while performing because there's so many things to think about. A lot of technical skills as well as knowledge that you need to have.
DJ in Singapore, I think like the most important thing you need to get out there is really connections. Because if you don't know anybody, right, no matter how good your skills are, it's very difficult to like land yourself a gig.
You have to put your neck out there if you really want to get into the industry.
I think it kind of sucks to become a female DJ because I think how female DJs have also been commercialized in the scene and then how they have been objectified.
As a female DJ, you would need to try and sell yourself a bit more, I would say like sexually.
People expect them to like wear revealing clothes, and like when it comes to like female DJs, right, like a lot of people don't really look at their skills per se. Instead, they focus more on like the female DJs like looks. So in that sense, it's easy to stand out as a female DJ in Singapore as long as like you have a certain level of like technical skills and you have the looks, right? It's easier to stand out. Like if you compare like the female DJ with like a male DJ who has like equal skills.
It will be hard, especially harder for female DJs to push themselves out there if like they really want to be very good. Most of them are being considered as just like model DJs lah, like they don't have skills. They have to get more skills than male DJs to prove that, you know, they are not just about looks and body.
There wasn't concerns on my parents' side lah, like because I'm a girl, so like they'll worry about my safety in like a club situation.
But usually DJs, they're not really like harassed or anything. Guys are not really harassed. Girls also are not really harassed.
My personal goal is to like challenge the stereotype of like a female DJ needing to like wear revealing clothes in order to stand out. So like when I do my gigs, right, I don't usually like wear like revealing clothes. Firstly, it's like I'm uncomfortable with it. Secondly, it's really because I think I want people to pay more attention to like how I mix my music, how my song choices, how I engage the crowd, rather than oh, she's super pretty.
My main reason for continuing is basically because of like my passion for it lah. I mean, the passion hasn't died out yet.
I can't imagine like when I leave hall, right, I still want to perform, I still want to play with the music. So I ended up went to buy one controller for myself. The biggest perk is actually to learn a new skill, which you can carry throughout your whole life. And it's such a fun skill to have.
You enjoy music a lot more.
Like drinks, guest list.
Showing your friends, to ask them to come down, have a good time. And yeah, to see like your friends having a good time, that is invaluable. Yeah.
If you do very well like in the DJ industry, you can get sponsored by many other brands as well.
Some DJs may get tips also. If the audience or crowd really likes you, they may give you tips. Sometimes in money, but most of the time in drinks.
And you get to know a lot of people because you'll be working with like club managements, you'll be working with event companies and other DJs as well. So it's a very good way to like network with people.
Then maybe sometimes like through your contacts, you'll be invited into special events. The basic perks will be drinks and guest lists. But if you want anything more, you have to push harder than everyone else in the scene. DJing is not routine because every night is a different night. It's quite stressful but yet very rewarding.
Like when I get the perfect transition, the feeling of euphoria is like it's really like amazing.
Especially when I see like the crowd dancing, and then like especially when the clubbers of the night or like the VIPs were saying, hey, your music is very, very like good. So it gives you that huge sense of satisfaction.
It's really fun. It's really worth it. The Singapore DJ scene is one that's very inclusive in the sense that the DJs I know are generally like very helpful in that they'll help like one another, and they'll organize like jam sessions, and they'll advise like other DJs on like how to like improve their mix. So I think it's a very like heartwarming community.
I think the current DJ scene is much better than the past because like I think the past 4 years was all about EDM.
Everybody plays the same music and there's not a lot of difference.
But because now that we are going through a musical, I would consider it as a musical transition. So everyone, including DJs, we don't know where the music will go. Like what will be the next in thing, but it seems to be hip hop. But we are not too sure, so because everyone is still producing different sounds. So now all the clubs are also transitioning, and then that is what makes the industry now very interesting. Because hip hop is sort of coming back, so like the old school ways of doing DJing is also coming back.
The future of DJing, I think there will be a lot of DJs, but only a handful that are really, 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 really good.
My main drive of becoming a DJ has evolved over the years. Like from becoming a club DJ now, I'm more motivated to take part in like competitions, and then like bring back what DJ really is. Like back in the 90s, you know, where turntables were the thing, and then like making live edits or live tricks to enhance your own performance set, and then to add your own DNA into the music itself. I think it's a long time that we should put Singapore back on the global map in terms of like turntablism.
I think with time, right, DJing will be accepted more as a legitimate career. Because I know that like, the older generation feel that DJing is like not like a substantial career. Yeah, basically you can't make ends meet if you like go into DJing.
Don't really have a stable income per se, so like you must be willing to take this gamble, like this huge gamble.
It has to be a passion, whether be it in a certain genre of music, or be it you just want to party, or be it you enjoy the fine details of mixing music together.
I mean, there's no other job I'd rather be doing rather than a DJ, because
a lot of people are actually making a living out of it, you know, which I think that's what we have been working towards too, you know, like from like 10 over years ago when I tell someone I'm a DJ, they all treat you like, you're just a hobby, you know, like passing by, whatever. But 18 years later, I think the job has been respected, and I think a lot of people would rather be a DJ than do something else, you know, and still be able to feed the family and all that. And I think that's what it's important, you know.